Alright guys, just a short video here to help you with the review assignment today. I'm not going to do many of the problems. I made just a few hints or reminders for them that maybe I would get asked about. And again, we have a test tomorrow, or a quiz tomorrow, you could call it, on Pythagorean theorem and distance. So definitely do the assignment today. That'll be a big help in getting you ready for tomorrow's test. Okay. This first page here on the assignment for Schoology, these problems using the Pythagorean theorem to find the missing distance. Just important note, if it helps, draw yourself triangles, okay, when you're showing your work. And if that helps to kind of say, okay, I know A, B, and C, note which one you're trying to find, right? Each one gives you a little different setup, where in terms of sometimes you're trying to find the hypotenuse, the longest side, sometimes they give you that. So know what you're trying to do, and what you're trying to find, and where numbers go in the formula, right? You're using A squared plus B squared equals C squared the whole time. So but all those are pretty straightforward. On the second page too, same thing. Also still using A squared plus B squared equals C squared, but now here's, these problems are like the converse of the Pythagorean theorem, right? They're giving you three sides, and you need to put them in the formula and see which type of triangle would you get, right, acute, or obtuse. Which one will each of the three pieces of wood make if they were to put it together, trying to make like a roof of a house or something. And you need to make a right angle. You need right angles to make sure things are stable and secure when you're building, and so you need the right dimensions to make that happen. So take a look, try those, and make sure you know, obviously, C has to be the longest side, right, in terms of a right triangle. So keeping that in mind when you're plugging numbers in and picking what number's going to go in for what variable with those problems, okay? Then scrolling down here, question 3 has a bunch of problems with distance. Again, when we're finding the distance between 2 points, there is a big formula, but right now I've just kind of shown you that instead of using that big formula, you'll probably see that more in high school. High school teachers will talk about that. I'm just showing you the basic concept though instead. Plot your 2 points, okay, draw a line between them. You're trying to find this distance. And if it's a diagonal distance like that, then you find the horizontal and the vertical. So it still ends up being like the Pythagorean theorem. We're doing a lot of Pythagorean theorem during this unit. Again, not doing any of the problems for you. But, I want you to do them, of course. You need to get them. You need to be able to do that. But giving you some hints, again, if you watch this video and you're a little stuck on maybe one of the word problems, just a couple reminders. First of all, this problem, just because the way it's set up and some of the numbers in there, make sure you note your round to nearest hundredth on all your answers. So just a small thing to note there. But otherwise, very much like problems we've done, you can see in here that between the two cities, Valmont and Milesburg, I can notice that there's the L route, which is going east first and then south, or I can go right between the two cities from Valmont to Milesburg. So, of course, that's making a right triangle, and then from that, you're going to answer the questions, of course, using the Pythagorean theorem and just using some number sense as well. And this last word problem is definitely one where you're going to use a graph. It gives you some talk about how you need to, when you build a fire pit on your property, it needs to be at least 10 feet away, 10 feet or more away from your house. And so Jared here is gridding out his backyard and trying to determine if where he's going to put his fire pit is going to be far enough away based on where he wants to put it. And it gives you pretty much the points where the closest point of the house is and the closest point of the fire pit is. And using those 2 points, it's again like using distance formula, so which again will still be like using Pythagorean theorem. Okay, again, just a few hints there, and again, but I want you to do it because everything on there is still using things like we've been doing, and then just your number sense and your logic to figure out the rest of the answers. But if you still have questions, I will definitely help you. Use the discussion board, okay, or email me or Zoom me, and I will help you there as well too. Okay, thanks you guys. Good luck. Do the best you can. And get yourself ready for the test tomorrow.